Refresh the spirit sharpened by experience. Come face to face with true masters inside the deadly arts. Kerala State, on the southwestern tip of the Indian Peninsula. A tropical paradise of tranquil fishing villages and overwhelming greenery, cut off from the rest of India by steep mountain ranges. Kerala has evolved a distinctive way of life, deeply rooted in its ancient traditions. A martial artist with 25 years of experience, Josette Normando is here in the Kerala state capital of Trivandrum to begin her journey into one of the world's oldest and most complex martial arts, Kalaripayattu. What makes it complex is that there are two sides to Kalaripayattu. It is a martial art, and it is also a healing art. With origins that date back to 200 BC, some people claim that Kalaripayattu is the world's oldest martial art. Kalaripayattu has 4 progressive stages of training: body control exercises, wooden weapons, metal weapons, and empty-handed combat. To understand this ancient art, Josette will seek out its masters, or Gurukkal, to train. Gurukkal is the plural of guru, but individual masters are called Gurukkal because they're said to embody the learning of every guru who came before them. Gurukkal must master both combat and healing lore. As they near middle age, many turn their focus almost exclusively to medicine. As the living embodiment of an entire lineage of masters, the Gurukkal is highly respected and venerated.
I am on my way to a kalari, or training hall. The word kalari is said to mean open space or battlefield in Malayalam, Kerala's official language.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, please.
I'm looking for a CVN Kalari with
Oh, yes, I know. You're just go straight down the bus stand, and to the right you will find a gate. So
Okay,
you take
so
the right
it's
turn.
not very far away
It's
from
not very far away. It's close by. It's just a 3-minute walk. I mean, it's close by.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is the kalari founded by one of the art's great warriors, C.V. Narayanan Nayar. It's also one of the few calaris with foreign students and seems like the natural place to start.
Before she can be admitted to the Kalari, Josette must first ask permission from its master, Govindam Kuti Gurukkal. She waits for him in his clinic adjoining the Kalari. Govindam Kuti is part of the Nayar caste, an ancient Indian warrior class, roughly equivalent to the Japanese samurai. He is the son of legendary warrior and revivalist C.V. Narayanan Nayar.
I'm here to see if the Gurukkal will allow me to enter the kalari and start the first stage of training. But while I'm here, I'm also secretly hoping that he can use Kalaripayattu medicine to do something about my leg injuries. When I tell the Gurukkal I'm here to train, he calls up his son Satyan, who has taken over teaching the fighting aspect of Kalaripayattu to the disciples, while the father concentrates on healing.
Back, okay.
The Gurukkal takes a look at a pulled muscle that has been bothering me for over 8 months.
With years of martial arts experience, the Gurukkal is familiar with the training injuries of the Kalari. From sprains and bruises to torn ligaments, the Gurukkal uses Kalaripayattu healing methods to treat his disciples immediately.
My knee requires surgery. It's definitely beyond any herbal repair. But even though I'm a bit skeptical, deep down, I'm hoping he can do something about my pulled muscle. Otherwise, I'm afraid the injury may hinder my training.
You don't do anything else for the first few days, and then you come back for treatment with a loose dress so that he can have a proper look at it. And in the meantime, for your admission to the gallery, there are some things to be purchased from outside, which he will write for you.
I was expecting a prescription, but instead I got a grocery list I can't read. It's for a prayer called a puja. The offering part requires flowers, a silver coin, 3 betel leaves, a banana, and rice flakes. The day I'm allowed into the gallery, I will make this offering in order to be admitted.
As the Gurukkal's heir, Satyan will carry the title of Gurukkal himself after the death of his father. 41 years old, Satyan has been practicing since he was 10 and travels frequently to Europe and Asia to teach Kalaripayattu. To enter the Kalari, Josette must wait for the Gurukkal to determine her auspicious day through a combination of custom and astrology. Disciples are usually initiated at the age of 7, at the beginning of the monsoon season.
So, did you feel comfortable?
I'm eager to begin, but for now, all I can do is be patient. Luckily, Satyan has agreed to give me some informal training while I wait. A good thing, since I have never tried a move of Kalaripayattu in my life.
And you are turning on the toes, the width of the shoulder. The shoulder will go inside.
Everything is so alien. Satyan explains that in the first stage of training, there are 8 animal postures. It's a preview of what I'll learn when I enter the Kalari.
One toe, you don't close the knee.
Okay.
I have to change it into...
No, that's okay. Just fold it like
Because
I see
in
all the
Kerala
men do that here.
Yeah, but,
It's fine with me.
to see how... For example, look at
Etiquette taken care of, we start with the horse posture, then move on the elephant. It looks like a squat, but actually, it's a stretch for the groin and back. Tant mieux, no strain on my knees.
About time. Here's your new Kellogg's All-Brand Strawberry Medley. I couldn't wait to share it with you guys.
Actually, John, you could have.
Never had cereal like this before. Real strawberries. Smell them. Crunchy granola clusters.
Oh, look at these square, sweet little doohickeys.
They look like little tennis rackets. Mr. McEnroe, to serve. Good one, Bob.
Introducing the delicious new all-brand that isn't just bran. Kellogg's new all-brand Strawberry Medley.
Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart.
Smart Balance Buttery Spread. Enjoy its award-winning buttery taste and support healthy cholesterol.
Put a little love in your heart.
Introducing Smart Balance Butter Blend Stick with omega-3s. 50% butter, 50% Smart Balance. Great taste with 28% less saturated fat than regular butter.
Is your makeup showing? Well, CoverGirl just reinvented True Blend so it won't show, even up close.
New True Blend has color spheres that are attracted to skin. They don't just sit on top. They spread out and blend in.
New formula True Blend from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
We asked real moms how they feel about some of those products that kill bacteria.
It's got the harsh smell and that thick residue.
Now here's a different kind of sanitizing product called Clorox Anywhere Hard Surface Daily Sanitizing Spray.
I can spray it on my high chair, and I don't have to worry.
It's gentle enough to be used around food, kids, and pets. It's clean, it's fresh, and it's at 99%. It kills bacteria.
And its specially balanced bleach formula is as gentle as soap and water. Clorox Anywhere Spray. It goes everywhere.
millions of Americans have made Hydroxycut the #1 selling weight loss supplement.
I'm Allison from California, and I lost 26 pounds fast with Hydroxycut, and I feel great.
Subjects using the patented primary ingredients in Hydroxycut lost an average of up to 4.5 times the weight than with diet and exercise alone.
I'm Skip from Arizona, and I lost 39 pounds fast with Hydroxycut.
I'm Lynn from Ontario, and I lost 26 pounds fast. And I'm glad I did.
Get Hydroxycut at Rite Aid and stores everywhere.
Awake your inner sexy with the ancient dance that created hips, abs, and bellies that were the envy of everyone. And yours can be too. It's time for you to shimmy. Tuesdays at 8, only on Fit TV.
Hot instructors.
Totally new workouts. Keep it fresh.
Never get bored with Fit TV. All-star workouts. Different workout with a different trainer every day.
Something completely different.
Intense routines that challenge your whole body. Our cutting-edge instructors take you from boot camp to Bhangra.
Never heard of this routine?
Time to try it. Shake it around. Find something that you love.
It's gonna be intense.
Keep it fresh with all-star workouts.
Every morning at 9 Eastern, only on Fit TV.
Satyan brings Josette to a temple dedicated to the mythological creator of Kerala and Kalaripayattu, Parashurama. Legend has it that the sage warrior Parashurama created the land of Kerala by throwing his axe into the sea. Then he built 108 Kalaris and ordered his disciples, the first Gurukkal, to use Kalaripayattu to guard the new land.
Although Parashurama is considered a Hindu god, this particular temple is open to devotees of all religions.
The temple is a venue for the Bali, or offering ritual. Devotees make offerings to their ancestors after a cleansing rite in the temple's holy water.
It's time to see if the Gurukkal's treatment can really improve my injury. At first, it's really burning, but then it begins to feel good. And there is a great coconut smell from the oil.
That I'll follow.
So you apply this oil.
As days go by, Josette waits for the Gurukkal to announce her auspicious day. She keeps training, pursues her treatment, and gathers ingredients for the puja.
It makes sense to me.
For a slab, for example, to a slab, you use it like this, and you're going down. And for example, you do like this, connect it to a connect.
At 5 in the morning, Josette heads to her first class at the CVN Kalari. The day she has been waiting for has finally arrived.
Enfin, I'm about to enter the Kalari. Will the intense training of Kalaripayattu heal me or harm me?
After a long wait, Josette's journey through Kalaripayattu, the ancient martial art of Kerala State, India, is about to begin in earnest. Today, she will finally be admitted to the Kalari, or training ground, for the first time. As Josette enters the Kalari, the senior disciple shows her the appropriate etiquette. Right foot first, then right hand to the ground. A gesture she will repeat from now on every time she walks into a Kalari. The
Gurukkal's hand gesture to his head is strangely familiar to me. I've seen it done by weapons fighters as far as Thailand and Brazil, a kind of prayer for protection from the enemy's blade. Satyan escorts me over to his father, Govindan Kuti Gurukkal, to offer the dakshina. Then he shows me how to pay my respects to the Kalari deities at the altar of Putra. The rituals are recurrent and elaborate. Kalaris are considered temples as well as training grounds, and the Hindu deities of the Kalari must be respected. Whenever I enter or leave, I must go first to the 7-step altar, then to all 4 corners of the Kalari, touching all the deities and the ground several times in between. I am used to bowing like in Japan, but touching a master's feet is something new. I've learned that in India, this is an appropriate way to show reverence. Now I begin the first of my 4 stages of Kalaripayattu training, Maypayat. The Gurukkal shows me my first exercises. Then his son Satyan takes over.
And inside. Can you do this? Let's just take it.
Maypayat is a system of body control exercises. The exercises improve breathing, strength, and flexibility through holds, kicks, and jumps performed in complex sequences. This stage is the foundation of Kalaripayattu. Young disciples must study and train their bodies for years before moving on to actual combat.
And it has got a lot of springs. Open it, left leg forward. Now the pose of the horse.
Satyan tells me that most students train 2 hours a day and use constant stretching and massage to loosen the joints. I have some catching up to do here. As we beginners work at the basics, the advanced students are working on stage 2, wooden weapons. It takes years of training before the young disciples are allowed to touch these weapons.
Down.
For now, I try to concentrate on getting flexible and perfecting some of the basic animal postures that Satyan started showing me on the beach. Disciples can train for 20 years to master these techniques, compared to an average of 8 years to get a black belt in Aikido, or 3 to 4 years in Karate or Taekwondo.
We are moving back. Again, you are hiding inside. And it always goes.
Satyan is proud of his family collection of traditional Kalaripayattu weapons and is happy to show us these treasures.
Special shape, this is like a body in the posture of the lion. And it has got this point to reach different vital points of the body. And it's held by the students like this, whereas the master's side, they hold it like that. Brass, I think it's copper, some copper sheets. And this is usually used by women. It's hidden inside the dress and something like that. They can just take it out to defend themselves or something like that.
So it's truly a women's weapon. Were the Nair women carrying this only?
Mostly Nair women. And some of them are also trained in Kalaripayattu. But this is the classical weapon called axe, used by Parashurama.
Oui.
This is the weapon of Parashurama. You can, I think you can even throw it.
It has the feel that you can
throw, I think.
Yeah.
Under the British occupation, Kalaripayattu gradually disappeared. The art was dealt its death blow at the beginning of the 19th century when the British banned it entirely. However, it continued to be practiced secretly in Hindu temples away from the eyes of the authorities. 2 famous Gurukkal in particular, Chirakal T. Sridharan and Satyan's grandfather, C.V. Narayanan Nair, are credited with Kalaripayattu's revival during the early 20th century. Back at the Kalari, Josette learns more about Mebayat. In addition to the leg swinging exercises, the 8 stances based on animal movements improve the novice's balance and flexibility. They also represent complex fighting movements that advanced students can combine into deadly attacks.
Step through the right, left go, very down. Next, that's it. Raise the body, come up. Then come here first. Close, open, and stay there.
With some moves, especially the elephant stance, there is a huge pressure on your neck and lower back as you try to keep your eyes level and your arms outstretched. It's so different from the other martial arts I've practiced.
Forward.
The kicks are like ballet lunges and require tremendous flexibility. There are 3 main kicks: front, arcing, and a strange 45-degree angle kick I've never seen before. This is the elaborate salutation ritual that the more advanced students perform at the beginning and end of each session. Some of the moves remind me of yoga.
Down. All the way out here. And as you come up, you raise the body, lean backward, and use the arm to turn and sit. Into your feet. Forward. Step through with the right. Come forward. Down and close. Stay loose. Again, once again.
Josette's stay in Trivandrum is almost over. Following Govindam Kudi Gurukkal's advice, she will now head to northern Kerala, where many believe Kalaripayattu originated. Before leaving, Josette asks the Gurukkal for his blessing. Following tradition, she has prepared a departing offering for the master.
As I leave the Kalari, I make sure not to turn my back on the altar or the Gurukkal, which I'm told might offend the gods and bring bad luck. As I prepare to leave Trivandrum, I feel I have only scratched the surface of this martial art. And yet, though the art is barely known outside the state, I have trained in martial arts as far as Japan that were influenced by Kalaripayattu.
According to scholars, in the 6th century, a young prince and Kalaripayattu fighter named Bodhidharma became a monk, dedicating his life to spreading the doctrine of Buddha. On a trip through China, he found the Buddhist Shaolin monks unable to defend themselves, and he resolved to teach them Kalaripayattu. Over the centuries to come, these fighting techniques would spread across China, Okinawa, and Japan to form the basis of the East Asian martial arts. Josette is heading north to the very roots of Kalaripayattu, where she hopes to train in its 2nd stage, Koltari, wooden weapons.
Clear your heart, center your body, free your mind. Welcome to Namaste Yoga, the Hatha Vinyasa show from Fit TV, bringing you a new dynamic flow sequence each time. Feel your breath bring your body into line as you give yourself over to a sensual state. Whether you're new to yoga or finding a higher level, these moves will tone you, relax you. Lose yourself in Namaste Yoga, weekdays at 8:30 and 12:30, only on Fit TV.
Nice finger. A wart could get used to this. Liquid wart remover. That's all you got? That could take weeks to treat me. Did it get cold?
Dr. Scholl's Freeze Away removes warts fast with as little as 1 treatment.
You'll miss me.
Dr. Scholl's Freeze Away.
1, please.
850. Sorry.
Ugh, I'm so busted. But what else am I supposed to do? I mean, here I am trying to stay on track, and all you guys have are 20-pound boxes of candy and 5,000-calorie vats of butter. And
sorry.
These are 70 calories. That's it. Not to mention delicious. He knows what's up. You guys, not so much. Cheddar Quaker rice snacks. Get some and get back to goodness.
Do you hear that?
Introducing Smart Balance Butter Blend Stick with omega-3s. 50% butter, 50% Smart Balance. Great taste with 28% less saturated fat than regular butter.
certainly didn't gain weight because I hate food. I love to eat, and who wants to feel hungry? The South Beach diet is the most delicious diet I've ever been on.
Millions have lost weight on the South Beach diet, and now SouthBeachDiet.com personalizes the program just for you.
My menus, my shopping list. SouthBeachDiet.com makes it so easy to lose weight.
Register at SouthBeachDiet.com today and begin with 7 days of personalized menus, recipes, and shopping lists absolutely free. Log on today.
When it comes to making good food that's good for you,
Just the way I like it.
there can never be too many cooks in the kitchen. And now Fit TV's got two of the best.
The smells from your kitchen, it's gonna be great.
That's right, every Monday night, Nathan Lyon and Devin Alexander are serving up fresh ideas on each of their series.
Just because it tastes great doesn't mean it can't be good for you.
The perfect recipes for eating smart.
Great food starts fresh.
Don't miss A Lion in the Kitchen and Healthy Decadence. Monday starting at 9 on Fit TV.
Saturday nights are redesigned on TLC. First, on an all-new Flip That House. Can this couple's marriage survive an over-budget flip?
I don't think I want to go home tonight.
Then on Trading Spaces, will these feuding neighbors learn to live together in harmony? Followed by an all-new Moving Up. These Texan homeowners find that beauty really is in the eye of the beholder.
I'm ready to get my sledgehammer out and start beating down walls.
It all starts Saturday at 8, only on TLC.
Awake your inner sexy with the ancient dance that created hips, abs, and bellies that were the envy of everyone. And yours can be too. It's time for you to shimmy. Tuesdays at 8, only on Fit TV.
Josette Normando is journeying north in Kerala State, India, to the roots of the ancient martial art of Kalaripayattu. As she travels deeper into Kerala's rural heartland, she prepares herself to train in Kalaripayattu's second stage, wooden weapons.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
How are you?
I'm welcomed at the Valabata Kalari by Krishnadas and his brothers, who introduced me to their father, the Gurukkal, and the entire family.
You can meet my mother, Saudamini, Rajani, Rajiv's wife, Srija, and Dinesh, my last brother.
The brothers run the family Kalari together. Grandsons of the Kalari's founder, they hold regular classes and frequently travel abroad to teach and give Kalaripayattu exhibitions. For Josette to be in the Kalari for a morning class means a 4 a.m. wake-up call.
Time for my first class in the town of Chavakad. As I watch the Gurukkal perform the Kalari rituals covered in ash, I'm reminded that this is a temple. I noticed that the many Kalari rituals change from place to place. Everything here is slightly different from Trivandrum. If I want to keep up with the teacher's instructions, I need to learn a few basic commands in Malayalam fast. The rhythm of the new language slowly begins to seep in. Walatunere edatunere, walatunere edatunere.
Josette is introduced to the long staff, or ketukari, by the Gurukkal himself. Wooden weapons, or kortari, are the basis of all weapons training. Disciples are trained to see the weapons as extensions of their body and practice for years before they can move on to metal weapons.
These disciples may look young, but most of them have been training for a long time. During the class, I am not asked to do much. I guess it's difficult for the Gurukkal to accept that a woman my age is eager to train hard. I haven't seen one Indian woman over the age of 15 practicing here. I don't care if this girl is 12 or 15, she's great and I want to practice with her.
The whip-like double blade being used here, called the urumi, was once the weapon favored by women, who hid the long, flexible blades around their waists by wearing them as belts. Nair warriors were said to be able to cut off an opponent's head with a single swipe of the urumi. Such unique weapons, along with swords and shields, have been used by Kerala's warriors since the Sangam era, a fabled heroic age that started around 200 BC and lasted over 800 years. After her introduction to wooden weapons, Josette heads further north to the town of Edapal with Krishna Das. They're going to his uncle's Kalari, where Josette will get to see a group of female fighters in action. This is an unusual and rare opportunity. Krishna Das arrives with Josette at the Edapal Valabata Kalari.
This is entry. Careful about your hand. Okay, the steps. Okay. Enter with the right leg. This is a traditional Kalari structure. Every year you have to take out because see. Look,
This is the first time Josette has seen a traditional thatched roof Kalari. The design allows good ventilation and control of the temperature in the pit. Kalaris are always built under the strict eye of the Gurukkal, who carefully determines the location, dimensions, and material used.
A lot of work, no?
Oh my God, yes. Every disciple needs to develop a keen sense of the Kalari's dimensions, and this woman is about to undergo the ultimate sensory test. The Gurukkal is covering her eyes with sand so she can't peek. Then he spins her around and quietly puts down the knife. The intensity of her concentration fills the room. She has to know the Kalari well enough to calculate exactly where to place her feet. Amazing. Oh my God. Did you get him? No, he looks okay. Thankfully, everyone is intact.
After meeting Krishna Das's uncle, Vishwanathan Gurukkal, Josette takes part in an all-women's class, a rarity in present-day Kalaripayattu.
Does Vaishnaves and his uncle are full of pride as the girls demonstrate their skills. I'm honored to witness this display, but I have the feeling that watching is all they believe someone my age is capable of. I guess it's not surprising, since most women traditionally stop training by the age of 20.
The warrior Nair caste is unique in all of India in that it was a matriarchal society and children were raised in the mother's household. Up until the beginning of the 20th century, Nair women were all schooled in Sanskrit, music, astrology, and Kalaripayattu. It is said that because the male warriors were often away fighting, the Nair women were accorded equal rights to better govern and protect their families.
Hot instructors.
Totally new workouts. Keep it fresh. Never get bored with Fit TV. All-star workouts. Different workout with a different trainer every day. Something completely different. Intense routines that challenge your whole body. Our cutting-edge instructors take you from boot camp to Bhangra.
Never heard of this routine?
Time to try it.
Shake it around.
Find something that you love.
It's gonna be intense.
Keep it fresh with all-star workouts. Every morning at 9 Eastern, only on Fit TV.
My old allergy medicine made me feel foggy. Now I'm Claritin Clear.
Only Children's Claritin provides powerful, non-drowsy, non-jittery relief from his worst allergy symptoms. Discover Children's Claritin, proven safe and effective for kids 2 and up. And let your kids live Claritin Clear.
No one likes a bath tissue that leaves pieces behind. That's why there's Charmin Ultra Strong. It's a different kind of Charmin. With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong is soft and more durable. More durable so it holds up better than the Ultra Rippled brand. Fewer pieces left behind. Good news for even the biggest kids. Charmin Ultra Strong. Look for it in the red package.
We need broccoli.
I don't like broccoli.
Some chicken.
I don't like chicken.
Kids don't always eat everything they should. That's why there's Pediasure. It's a source of complete, balanced nutrition for healthy growth.
Okay, waffles.
I don't think I like waffles.
She gets help for what she needs, and so do you. Pediatrician recommended Pediasure. Be sure.
I knew the sun felt more intense than ever, but this derma photo shows the hidden damage under my skin. So now, I use this copper tone spray. It protects us from the most damaging rays across 100% of the UVA-UVB spectrum. Get the best copper tone protection from today's sun.
Boy, look at that. I'm really moving. Since I've been on Jenny Craig, I have so much more energy. I love being a size active.
I'm on Jenny too. The food is so good. I'm always a size satisfied.
And you can eat out too, or splurge sometimes. My consultant taught me how.
How do you think I lost my 40 pounds? Next, I want to do a 5K.
All right, way to work it out.
Lose 20 pounds for $20, plus the cost of food. Call 1-800-JENNY20 today.
Take the first step to your ideal size. Call Jenny.
100% pure Bare Minerals. Award-winning makeup that's actually good for your skin. In a recent independent clinical study, 76% of women saw an improvement in their skin using Bare Minerals. It's also earned the Skin Cancer Foundation's seal of recommendation. Just swirl, tap, and buff your way to the youthful, radiant look of the beautiful bare skin you were born with. When you call to order your Bare Minerals collection, we'll include 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. You'll also receive Warmth, the very special Bare Minerals creation that gives your skin an all-over healthy, sun-kissed glow. Mineral Veil is the finishing touch. Soft, light, barely visible, it perfects the overall look of Bare Minerals Bare Skin Beauty. Also receive these unique brushes. If you're not completely convinced that Bare Minerals gives you your best look ever, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price. Bare Minerals. Makeup so pure, you can sleep in it.
Call 1-800-501-7099.
Little Bit Country.
You ready? Let's go milk.
he's a little bit rock and roll.
Move over, domestic gurus. Hoe in the house.
But they share one mission, to get you on the road to wellness.
Our world is constantly changing, and we have to learn how to stay healthy while living in it.
Simple, stress-free, and easy.
The Dan Ho Show, and Get Fresh with Sarah Snow. Wednesday starting at 8 on Fit TV.
Josette travels several hours up the coast of Kerala to Kannur, where she hopes to train in the third stage of Kalaripayattu, Angatari, or metal weapons sequences. On the way, she stops at Kapad Beach, where the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama landed. The event marked the beginning of a turbulent new era for the people of this region, then known as Malabar, as foreign powers fought endlessly for domination of the state and its trade. Since the 12th century, Kannur, or Cannanore as it was called by the British, has been an important trading port and was referred to by the Venetian traveler Marco Polo in his writings. Muslims, Christians, and Hindus have coexisted here peacefully for centuries. Josette is welcomed by Prasad and his brother Das. They run the Kalari that was founded by the renowned father, Chirakal T. Sridharan Nair.
Thank you.
Chirakal T. Sridharan Nair is considered one of the two great revivalists of Kalaripayattu under British rule, along with C.V. Narayanan Nair, the father of Govindan Kuti, whom Josette met at the beginning of her journey in Trivandrum. An avid writer, Chirakal Sridharan Nair published the first comprehensive study of the martial art in 1963.
When he started teaching, he taught...
Chirakal T. Sridharan and his Trivandrum rival C.V. Narayanan Nair were legendary fighters who defied the British ban on Kalaripayattu and helped ensure the art's survival.
You should defend your chest like this. If you do like this, there is a gap. So you defend your chest so that if somebody hits you, there is a block.
Okay.
And if I hit here...
I'm really amazed to learn about the rivalry between Prasad's father and Satyan's grandfather. I've got so many questions for the brothers, but they'll have to wait.
So you do the same thing and...
It's my first time with this kind of short staff. It takes very quick reflexes and good hand-eye coordination. The blows send vibrations up my arms, and the grip feels odd with one hand on top of the other, like a golf club, and I don't golf.
Take the staff like this and onto your back like this. Then step forward and hit on the head.
Although Josette is eager to begin training with metal weapons, it will not be today.
Now you hit in turn. You swing it this way.
The sword and shield were the weapons of medieval Kerala soldiers and are still said to be the ultimate weapons of Kalaripayattu. Only once the disciple has mastered sword and shield is he considered a truly advanced fighter.
First, I have to properly understand the sequences using wooden weapons. Even though I've trained with a sword in other martial arts, here I'll have to master these new moves before I can feel a blade in my hand. Kalaripayattu doesn't generally have combat competitions, but I was told that there are some contests, like high kick competitions, that have been created recently to compete with newer martial arts. These days, Kalaris are finding it tough to compete for students, many of whom prefer Taekwondo or Karate.
In Kerala state, signs of past foreign invasions are everywhere. Landmarks such as the Portuguese St. Angelo Fort, built in 1505, are vivid reminders of these ancient invaders. Between the 16th and 19th centuries, the Kerala military was almost constantly besieged, first by the Portuguese, then by the Dutch, and finally by the British.
is one of the only women I have met over the age of 25 who still trains in Kalaripayattu. A draft person in an engineering firm, she teaches for Prasad at the Kalari and has agreed to help me train.
Okay.
I practice my short and long staff sequences with Seema. The rhythm is beginning to come to me. It's a nice change for me to get to practice like this. I've missed the intensity of my usual daily training.
That is one way. This is another way.
I'm learning that the rivalry between Prasad's father and Satyan's grandfather was legendary.
And if I hit
In 1936, they challenged each other to a duel to the death. When they face off on the appointed day, local authorities stepped in and ordered a friendly match. Both fighters refused, and the showdown ended without bloodshed.
Then with the right. By bringing your baton in front of your body. Start again.
Before they let me practice with a sword, I have to practice with a staff.
Ankle and cut ankle and turn. Cut ankle, turn.
They've just put a sword in my hand, and soon I will have to leave this Kalari and move on towards the next step, the fourth and final stage of Kalaripayattu, empty-handed fighting against an armed opponent. I wonder if I will get the chance to learn how to neutralize an opponent with a jab of my finger.
Get moving with Fit TV. Woo! Meet Sharon Mann. Her mission, getting you in shape.
Let's go!
Let Sharon help target exactly where you want to firm up.
This is your workout.
Running out of steam?
Hoo-ah!
She'll rev you back up with a little... How about some...
Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Sharon means business. This woman never, ever stops. We've got a workout for you. In Shape with Sharon Mann. Weekdays at 8 on Fit TV.
Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart.
Smart Balance Buttery Spread. Enjoy its award-winning buttery taste and support healthy cholesterol.
Put a little love in your heart.
Introducing Smart Balance Butter Blend Stick with omega-3s. 50% butter, 50% Smart Balance. Great taste with 28% less saturated fat than regular butter.
Back pain? You don't have to just rely on pain relievers. Now you can take 2 of these. Dr. Scholl's Pain Relief Orthotics with Shock Guard. They're clinically proven and absorb jarring shock with every step you take. Take Dr. Scholl's for back pain or knee pain.
Need contact lenses? 1-800-CONTACTS makes it simple. Give us your prescription. It's on your box. We verify, then deliver right to your home. Call or log on. 1-800-CONTACTS. We deliver. You save.
Nasal allergy symptoms like congestion can occur at any time, and it's hard to avoid the things that cause them. Prescription Nasonex helps relieve nasal allergy symptoms, like congestion. Maybe that's why 6 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
For more information, talk to your doctor and ask if Nasonex is the one for you.
Is your makeup showing? Well, CoverGirl just reinvented True Blend so it won't show, even up close.
New True Blend has color spheres that are attracted to skin. They don't just sit on top. They spread out and blend in.
New formula True Blend from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
millions of Americans have made Hydroxycut the #1 selling weight loss supplement.
I'm Stephanie from Wisconsin, and I lost 31 pounds so fast with Hydroxycut.
Subjects using the patented primary ingredients in Hydroxycut lost an average of up to 4.5 times the weight than with diet and exercise alone.
I'm Eric from New Jersey, and I lost 52 pounds fast.
I'm Noelle from Florida. I lost 35 pounds fast with Hydroxycut, and I feel like a new woman.
Get Hydroxycut at Walgreens and stores everywhere.
A doctor's biggest fear.
I didn't know if we'd ever find a solution.
Can become a patient's worst nightmare.
I just thought, I don't want to live anymore.
Witness true medical mysteries that defied the experts.
Why can't they find out what's wrong?
I don't think I've ever been so terrified in my life.
And the pain was so severe that she wasn't just crying, she was screaming.
I had reached my breaking point.
Mystery Diagnosis, Monday at 10 on Discovery Health.
100% pure Bare Minerals. Award-winning makeup that's actually good for your skin. In a recent independent clinical study, 76% of women saw an improvement in their skin using Bare Minerals. It's also earned the Skin Cancer Foundation's seal of recommendation. Just swirl, tap, and buff your way to the youthful, radiant look of the beautiful bare skin you were born with. When you call to order your Bare Minerals collection, we'll include 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. You'll also receive Warmth, the very special Bare Minerals creation that gives your skin an all-over healthy, sun-kissed glow. Mineral Veil is the finishing touch. Soft, light, barely visible, it perfects the overall look of Bare Minerals' bare skin beauty. Also receive these unique brushes. If you're not completely convinced that Bare Minerals gives you your best look ever, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price. Bare Minerals. Makeup so pure, you can sleep in it.
Call 1-800-501-7099.
Instructors,
totally new workouts.
Keep it fresh.
Never get bored with Fit TV. All-star workouts. Different workout with a different trainer every day.
Something completely different.
Intense routines that challenge your whole body. Our cutting-edge instructors take you from boot camp to Bhangra.
never heard of this routine?
Time to try it.
Shake it around. Find something that you love.
It's gonna be intense.
Keep it fresh with all-star workouts.
Every morning at 9 Eastern, only on Fit TV.
Josette's journey through Kerala State, India, is entering its last phase. She is on her way to meet her last master, Sheriff Gurukkal. He is well known for his skill in Kalaripayattu's 4th and final stage, Verunkai Prayogam, empty-handed combat. One of Kerala's few Muslim Gurukkals, Sheriff C. Mohammed, is descended from an ancient warrior family. Among the first to spread the art outside of India, Sheriff has schools in England and Germany. Josette brings the expected offering for Sheriff's guru of over 30 years, Chandra Shekaran Gurukkal. When the 72-year-old Chandra Gurukkal enters the gallery, Sheriff gives up the title of Gurukkal out of deference to his master.
As I train, I look around the room at the other disciples. I really feel privileged to have the opportunity to train with them, some of whom have been training most of their lives.
The 4th and final stage of Kalaripayattu is Verunkai Prayogam, a fighting system based on elaborate knowledge of the body's marma, or vital points. A series of holds, grips, and locks, along with knuckle and elbow blows aimed at one of these points, can cause serious damage, or even death. Pressure on these points can also be used to heal the body, and disciples must study marma for both purposes.
You have to cut at this point.
Here.
Okay. So this.
Some of these grips and locks remind me of Aikido techniques. Some marma pressures don't work on my body. I am told that some women have a greater resistance to certain pressure point techniques. I like that. Another advantage to being a woman here. At the end of the class, Sheriff offers to bring me to his clinic. He wants me to see how Marma points are used to heal.
The knowledge of vital points is also taught in the traditional Indian medicine of Ayurveda, which means the science of life. It is said that with Ayurveda's herbal treatments, one's ayur or life can be prolonged. The Veda or science stems from an old tradition that reaches back thousands of years.
Sheriff tells me that women don't normally receive the annual massage called Uzushil from the Gurukkal. This is unfortunate because it's during the massage that the Gurukkal teaches about the Marma points.
So that relaxes the flow here and here.
Time to take a break from training and enjoy a special treat. Sheriff and Prasad take me to see a traditional Teyam performance. Normally held in a Hindu temple and seen by many as a strictly religious performance, a special demonstration has been arranged for us in a private home.
Teyam is one of the most popular ritualistic dances of Kerala. It is a form of symbolic worship, a performance for the gods, spirits, ancestors, and animals. The dance is influenced by Kalaripayattu. Famous battles are reenacted, and those who portray Kalari warriors must learn the martial art. During a performance, Teyam actors often lose themselves in a trance-like frenzy, reminiscent of the transformative fury ancient Kalaripayattu warriors experienced before going into battle. Once the domain of the fierce warrior class, today Kalaripayattu is a vital link to Kerala's past and a symbol of its unique culture.
As a woman, my path to train in Kalaripayattu has not always been clear or easy, but it has been a great adventure as well as a privilege to learn from this Gurukkal. Govindan Kuti and his son Satyan, Sankara Narayana Menon, the brothers Prasad and Das, and Sheriff Mohammed. Though Kalaripayattu is struggling to maintain its place in the modern world, these Gurukkal carry on the martial arts legacy. Of all the martial arts I've trained in, this is the most ancient, the one that long ago influenced most Asian martial arts. I can only hope it will continue to thrive and that I may have the chance to return one day. My goal as a martial artist is to transcend the daily dimensions of life to gain what the masters gain, a touch of invincibility.